Hey, Mom! What time are you coming home tonight? Are you going to make it home for dinner? It looks like I'll be leaving on time today. Is there anything in the fridge? I can buy something on my way home. We're all set. I went shopping. I can make something simple, like pasta, maybe? Thank you, Brittany. You're a godsend. You're so helpful around the house, and that helps me so much at work, too. You're too good to be true, my sweets. Stop it, Mom! I'll make pasta, okay? It's not a big deal. Okay. Did you do your homework? Yeah, I'm done. My new homeroom teacher is really strict. She makes you stand in the back of the class if you don't do your homework. I think she doesn't like me, too. What? Isn't she that young teacher that started this year? Yeah, it's her first year teaching, so we all thought she would be cool, you know? But I guess not. She's crazy scary. Jen was getting yelled at for something today, and it was totally not her fault. I tried to speak up for her, but then she started yelling at me, too. Oh, this could be a problem. I want to hear all about it when I get home. Okay, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to dig into some delicious pasta. Good evening. This is Monique Richards. I'm sorry to contact you so late, but you never answered my calls. Monique, you're Brittany's homeroom teacher. Is everything okay at school? Mrs. Walters, am I correct in understanding that you are a single mother? Excuse me? What does that have to do with anything? So, you're a low-income single-parent home. Is that correct? Wait just a second. Is this some sort of joke? A joke? No, of course not. Then are you trying to provoke me? To what end? Oh, nothing like that. Please don't misunderstand my intentions. I'm just confirming the facts. You are a low-income, single-parent home struggling to make ends meet. And this led to Brittany developing an abrasive attitude. That's what I want to confirm. I am so offended I'm at a loss for words. That's fine. I knew already. I'm just double-checking the facts. It's clear to me now why your daughter is so defiant. That's the unfortunate outcome of being from a single-parent home. How dare you speak this way to a parent? My daughter is not defiant. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like mother, like daughter. Monique, I think we need to have a chat in person. This is not a discussion to have via text. I'm busy with some business trips this week, so I'll go in for a meeting next week. I'll call to make an appointment. Oh, don't worry about it. Being a single mom, I'm sure you can't afford to take time off work. That's so rude. Oh, but maybe we will have to set up a meeting. If Brittany continues down this path, she's bound to get into trouble. Then we'll have to call her parents in. Oh, sorry. Parent. What are you accusing Brittany of anyway? Never mind, it's no use discussing it now. I'll adjust my schedule and make a visit to the school next week. We'll discuss this in great detail at that time. Believe me. Mom, I'm in trouble! What is it? Are you okay? You're supposed to be staying at Uncle Jimmy's while I'm on my trip. Did something happen? Yeah, I'm at Uncle Jimmy's house. Everything's fine. The problem is school. The class's lunch money went missing from the teacher's desk. I'm getting blamed for stealing it. What? Why you? You wouldn't do anything like that, right? Of course not! I didn't even know it was in her desk. I thought it's taken to the office right after it's collected. I've never even heard of the money being kept in the classroom. The whole thing is really fishy. That is a little strange. But Miss Monique says that she left the money in her desk. And she insists that I was the one that stole it. Your homeroom teacher again? Why is she singling you out as the culprit? You did tell her you didn't do it, right? Of course I told her I didn't do it. And I said that it's not fair to be pointing fingers without any proof. But she wouldn't believe me. She says she needs to talk with you tomorrow. I asked them to call Uncle Jimmy since you were busy at work. No, that's okay. I need to be there. This has gone far enough. I'll tell Uncle Jimmy I'm going. Brittany, don't you worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. Monique, I need a word with you. Oh, I heard you can't make it tomorrow. You're on a business trip? You can't even make time to deal with your child's criminal behavior. Brittany says she didn't do it. Why did you leave such a large sum of money in the classroom to begin with? That's none of your business. It's just administrative policy. What policy? Explain it to me. Why don't you tell me the truth? You look down on our family for being a single-parent household. And now you're accusing my daughter Brittany with no proof whatsoever. I'm surprised you would speak to your daughter's teacher this way. Ugh. Please try to stay civil in our talks, okay? This is why I hate single-parent homes. In order to create the ideal civil classroom I aspire to, I need to remove the bad apples. Brittany is defiant and audacious. She's constantly talking back and being problematic. She's a typical miscreant with no respect for her teachers. I've never been told anything of the sort about Brittany. I am very involved in her life, and she is doing excellent at school and has many friends. You're a little biased, being her mother. I'll be requiring an apology letter from each of you. 2,000 words, Times New Roman, double-spaced. An apology letter? About your daughter's criminal actions and your crude attitude toward me. I think it's quite generous of me. Do you now? Oh, and I'll need you to compensate for the stolen lunch fees. It was Brittany who took it, and you need to take responsibility for it. She didn't take it. Do you have any proof? Please don't try to drag this out. We've established that you're a struggling single mother. It's obvious Brittany stole the money. If you're not going to write a formal apology letter, I will report this matter to the police. Really? Do you know who I am? What? I suppose we've never met in person, so you didn't recognize me. And I'm guessing you haven't read the student information all that carefully. What are you trying to say? Just get to the point, will you? Patronizing me for being a single mother and blaming Brittany for theft? Asking for a written apology from both of us, based on your one-sided opinion. I should have been more careful when I hired you. What kind of game are you playing at? You think you can just mock your daughter's teacher? I can see where your daughter gets her attitude problem from. My name is Petra Walters. Good for you. You don't recognize my name? I am the superintendent to the school you work at. What? Superintendent? I'm not at the school day today, and don't interact with the staff much. I wasn't there for your interview either. But we've met at least once, at the first assembly of the year. I made a speech. Are you not listening? I'm confused. You're saying you're the superintendent, and Brittany's your daughter? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do you still not get it? So, I'm speaking now to the superintendent, Petra Walters, the superintendent of this school. You seem a little rattled. No, Are you nervous because I'm your boss's boss? I understand. You handpicked my daughter to be blamed for a theft in your classroom. That's some heavy stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Maybe it was my mistake. Maybe. No, I mean it was my mistake. I'm terribly sorry for all the trouble. It wasn't a mistake, was it? I think you concocted this whole story as some kind of reprisal for standing up for her friend. Isn't that right? No, ma'am. I didn't mean it like that. I was doing my job as a teacher and trying to educate my classroom through discipline. Your job? I don't think your job is to shove your warped view of order down the children's throats. I didn't mean it to be that way. I never thought that a superintendent's daughter would be in my class. I had no idea. Please forgive me. It's not about her being my daughter. Have you ever considered how immensely your words and actions affect your students? It affects their school life and character development. Your actions are not appropriate for any student, not just my daughter. I understand. I stand corrected. I acted immaturely. I shouldn't have accused Brittany like that. I don't know what you have against single-parent homes, but I've been a parent for 13 years, and never have I been insulted like this. Calling my daughter a criminal based on your outlandish assumptions. Coming from a teacher, no less. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was out of line. Please excuse my actions. I'll go to your house to apologize in person. I'll write an apology letter. I'll do anything. I'll apologize to Brittany, too. That won't be necessary. What? What do you mean? I can't have someone like you in charge of my daughter's education. I'm having a different teacher put in charge of her class at the very least. But everything was just starting to come together. I doubt that's the case. Keeping kids behaving well in a dictatorship is not good leadership. But the school year just started. I'm still getting the hang of things. First, we need to resolve the lunch money issue. Is it true that the money went missing from your desk? Yes, it's true. But it was my responsibility. I don't blame any of my students. I will compensate for the missing money. I haven't told the principal about this yet. I can fix this. Why haven't you told the principal? A theft in the classroom is a serious problem, Ms. Monique. Why are you trying to resolve it yourself? I thought it was my duty as a teacher. It seems you have no idea what a teacher's duties are. Enough. You failed to report a significant incident, behaved inappropriately and rashly. This conversation is over. I will discuss your reprimand with the school. My reprimand? No. Please, I'll take care of it. That's not happening. You called one of your students a criminal and demanded written apologies. Even threatened to call the police. You are not getting out of this lightly. Goodbye, Ms. Monique. You'd better start looking for a new job. Not as a teacher, of course. After that, Monique apologized profusely to Petra, and even wrote a lengthy apology letter. She even wrote a separate letter to Brittany and read it in front of everybody in class. It was later found out, however, that Monique was the one who had stolen the lunch money. She got a punitive discharge immediately. Apparently, she made up the whole thing to get back at Brittany for standing up for her friend. What a low-life teacher and low-life human being. Her pictures and information from the arrest got leaked on social media, and she became a viral bad teacher meme. After all that bad publicity, there is no school that would ever hire her again. Petra decided that she will sit in on all interviews for new teachers and be more involved in the hiring process, in order to try and avoid this kind of mistake from happening again. The good news is that, free from the chains of Monique's twisted discipline, Brittany and the rest of her class were all getting along with their new teachers splendidly. We're all gathering at 12 p.m. today. You've passed on the message to them, right? Well, yes, I did tell them the time just in case. Why do you sound so unsure about it? Did you really tell them the correct time? I need Henry and Mia to arrive here on time. I don't want to be late on our vacation. I've already booked the tickets, so I need them to be on time. Yeah, I've told them, but I can tell them again just to make sure. You better tell them right away. I hope that you're not trying to mess up this vacation just because you're not allowed to come. You wouldn't dare to do such a thing, would you? Don't worry, I would never do anything like that. I'm happy that you're all able to go on vacation. I'm sorry that you can't come. I just couldn't get enough flight tickets for us all. I thought I booked enough for us all, but I was one ticket short. Now you have to get left behind all by yourself. I really do feel sorry for you. It's really okay. I don't care anymore. Although I'm a little curious if you really did this by accident. What are you trying to suggest? You're not blaming me for this, are you? I was just a little surprised that you mistakenly booked enough tickets for everyone in the family except for mine. Surely you would double-check before confirming the booking. I'm pretty sure that you did this on purpose to exclude me from the trip. So you are trying to blame this on me. I cannot believe it. You're trying to make it sound like I purposely did this to exclude you from the family vacation. Actually, I'll tell you the truth now. I did do this on purpose. Yeah, I thought so too. I already knew it. It's because you and me are not related at all. You're pretty much a stranger to me. I don't want to go on a vacation with a complete stranger. I don't mind paying for Henry and Mia to come, but I have no obligation to pay for you to come with us. I wanted Mia to have a really good time, so I booked a really nice hotel for us. It's also her first time going to a theme park, right? I'm sure that she must really be looking forward to this family vacation. It's not really a family vacation for her though, because I'm not going to be there. Also, she only just turned 2 years old, so even if she goes to a theme park, she won't be able to go on any of the rides. Do you have to be negative about everything? I swear all you ever do is complain about anything that I do. That's why I don't want to invite you to these kinds of events. I never ever want to have to go on vacation with you. I really have no idea why Henry had to choose a woman like you as his wife. What is there to like about you? Isn't that a little too rude to be talking to me like that? I did kind of know that you didn't really like me, but I didn't think it was this bad. Excluding me completely from a family vacation is just straight up bullying. You could have just talked to me about it. You just tried to pass it off as a mistake. That's not something an adult should be doing. Stop talking to me so arrogantly. It doesn't matter what you say to me anymore. The flight that we're going on is already fully booked. You complaining is not going to change anything. There's just no way that you're going to be able to come anymore. If anything, I would want both Henry and Mia to move in with us after the trip. I wouldn't want you moving in with us, though. You're just a stranger. Stop calling me a stranger! I'm married to your son, so you're just factually incorrect. If you weren't such a horrible person, we would be family. You're supposed to be my mother-in-law. Stop talking such nonsense. None of us actually thinks that you're part of our family. Stop assuming that we're family just because you got married to him. Are you really sure about that? How come you didn't tell anyone about not getting tickets for just me? They don't know that you excluded me on purpose. Well, it's kind of bothersome, isn't it? I don't want to cause any more confusion within the family, so I kept it to myself. I know that they all feel the same way as me. They probably won't even notice that you're not here. So, they don't know that you excluded me. I'm tired of arguing with you, so I'll just leave you all alone. I hope that you all enjoy the vacation. You're always talking to me without showing any respect at all. Do you not have any intention of treating me like your elder? Why do you always try to look down on me like this? You know it's been 5 years now since I got married to Henry. I really have tried my best to try to get along with you this entire time, but you never accepted me as part of your family. You seem to have a complaint about me every single time that we visit you. Last time we visited, you told me that the dinner I made was horrendous. Then you threw it all away in the trash right in front of my face. I was really shocked and hurt by that. Ever since I gave birth to Mia, you've treated me like I was a hindrance to the family. I'm her mother! I gave birth to her! Now you've decided to try to exclude just me from the family vacation. I'm tired of being treated like an outsider, and I've had enough of you. It sounds like you really wanted to come on this vacation with us. Is that why you're so angry? Fine. If you're going to be like this, then I guess you can come along with us. I'm still not paying for you, though. If you really intend on coming, then you better pay the money yourself. Unfortunately, the hotel we're staying at is fully booked out, so it might be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to find a place nearby for yourself. Good luck with that. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to come. If you really want to come, then you better find a place quick. Everyone's at the hotel already. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Who do you mean by everyone? We all decided to go on a short vacation together. My family and your husband is here as well. I don't understand. What is going on? Who do you mean by family? Me, Henry, and Mia are all here with my parents and your husband as well. We decided to book a nice hotel in the countryside. The mountains and the lake is really beautiful here. I still don't understand what's going on. We're meant to be going on a family vacation today. Where are you guys all at a hotel together? We are on a family vacation, just like you said. We're planning on taking a short hike in the area and also doing a bit of kayaking at the lake later. We just stopped by at the hotel for us to put our luggage down first. I really don't get why you guys are all there. Would you hurry up and explain what the hell is going on? I knew nothing about this at all. You didn't tell your husband or Henry about excluding you from the family vacation, right? I decided to tell them about it just in case. What did you say to them? I told them that you purposely excluded me by not booking enough flight tickets and hotel rooms. I also told them that you didn't want to go on vacation with me as you see me as a complete stranger. Did you really have to tell them all of that? I can't believe that you decided to do such a stupid and selfish thing. Anyway, would you please give me my family back now? If they don't get here soon, then they're going to miss the flight. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible now. How come? What are you talking about? We're already on a family vacation, so there's no reason to go back. They told me that they can't go on vacation with someone that doesn't see me as part of the family. So, you're telling me that they're not coming? What am I meant to do with all the flight tickets? I also reserved some expensive hotel rooms. They're non-refundable as well. What the hell do you expect me to do about that? I think that you should just go on the vacation by yourself. It's a place that you really wanted to go to, right? It's not the kind of place that I would want to go alone. I wanted to go there as a family. It would have been so much fun for everyone. They both seemed really angry when I told them what you had done to me. Angry at me? Why would they be angry when I did nothing wrong? Your husband was the most angry about you. He kept quiet about it until today, but he's still pretty upset. He says that he wants you out of the house before he comes back from this vacation. Are you serious? Why do I have to move out the house when I did nothing wrong? This is so unfair. He told me that he was a little suspicious about how you had treated me over the years. I think his anger was slowly building up as he watched you bully me for years. The final straw was when you started to call me a complete stranger. Now he's totally furious. Why does he have to get angry about that? I'm only telling the truth, so there's nothing wrong with what I said. You really are a complete stranger to me. I can't believe that you're still saying that after I tried to be friendly with you for the past 5 years. It's very unfortunate, but we had a discussion and decided on something. We're going to keep interactions with you very minimal. What do you mean by that? Are you really telling me that? It means that we're both planning to cut ties with you. Your husband also told me that he plans on getting a divorce with you. I believe that this is going to be the last time I text or talk to you. Are you really serious? That's not fair to me at all. First of all, he's my son. Also, I need to be the one that takes care of and raises Mia. Why are you doing this to me? This is all your fault. Was it fun for you to bully me for the past 5 years? I'm the woman that he chose to marry. Why couldn't you just accept me for who I am? I think we're heading back out soon to enjoy our family vacation. Would it be okay if you stopped contacting me now? It's getting kind of annoying. If you really want to go on a vacation, then you can just go by yourself. I can't go on vacation by myself. I also can't believe that you guys all decided to exclude me from this family trip. How dare you all leave me? That's what you get for trying to do the same thing to me. Doesn't feel good to get left behind, does it? Maybe you should actually think about your actions before you carry them out next time. Which hotel are you guys at right now? Send me the name and address right now. I'll get there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible either. The hotel we're staying at is fully booked already. Even if you came all the way here, it would just be a waste of time and you would have to go home. It's such a huge shame, though. I'd recommend just getting the flight you booked originally and have a vacation by yourself. It doesn't matter if the hotel is fully booked. I can just stay in the same room as you guys. You can sleep on the floor and I'll take your bed. Unfortunately, that's not possible because the maximum number of people that are allowed in this room is 6 people. There's 6 of us here right now, so it's a perfect fit. Although it's a shame there isn't any room for you. I hope that you enjoy going on all the rides at the theme park by yourself. I'm sure you'll have the greatest time there. That is not possible because I don't even like rides that much. I only got tickets for that place because I thought that Mia would enjoy it. Even the hotel that I booked for us was so expensive. All of this money is going to go to waste thanks to you. I've told you so many times already. She is not old enough to go on any of the rides at the theme park. Even if you guys did all end up going, it would not have been a fun trip for anyone. Also, as her mom, I would not give you permission to take her to a place like that without me being there. Look at you, being all selfish again. It always has to be about you. Are you really saying that to me? I'm pretty sure you're the selfish one. You planned out an entire family vacation without me just because you don't like me that much. I really wanted to get along with you, but you rejected all my efforts for 5 years. Even your husband has had enough of your selfish attitude, and he is really mad. It's a little unfortunate, but this is the end now. What do you mean it's the end? You guys are all coming back so that we can go to the vacation that I planned out. You just want me to apologize to you, right? I'm sorry about what happened, and I promise I will apologize to you properly the next time we meet. Would you please tell me the name and address of the hotel so that I can be on my way there? Please don't abandon me and leave me by myself. Aren't you the one that tried to do that to me first? Your husband really doesn't seem to want to see you. That's one of the reasons I cannot tell you where we are. Also, both my parents are furious with how you treated me. Even if you came, no one here would be welcoming to you. Why is everyone so angry at me? I didn't do anything with a bad intention. I just did what I thought would be the best for the entire family. If I came over and apologized, everyone would forgive me, right? I just want to see my sweet granddaughter. I'm sure that she would be so happy to see me and play with me. I'm really sorry, but I don't think we're going to allow you to see her ever again. Your husband is potentially going to move in with us after the vacation, and he really doesn't want to see you anymore. You guys are planning to live together? What about me then? What am I supposed to do? He said that you could have that house to yourself. We're planning on building a large house for us all from scratch. None of us have any plans on seeing you again. We're all starting a new life together without you. I'm really sorry for everything that I've done to you. I understand that I was the one in the wrong. I'll do anything that you tell me to do, so please forgive me. I can change to become a better person. Let's all have a talk about this, and then we can live together. I really want to live with all of you guys. It would be amazing to be able to watch my granddaughter grow up. As I told you earlier, that is not going to be possible. I no longer see you as part of the family, so we can't allow you to live with us. As you said to me many times before, you are pretty much a stranger to me. Please wait and have a think about all of this. You should all come back to my house and talk this out. I'll go and buy some nice coffee and cakes. You wouldn't want to enter a complete stranger's house, would you? I'm sorry, but I don't trust you enough to have a talk inside your house. Would you please stop contacting me now? I'm really begging you to forgive me. I have no one else except for my family that I can depend on. I wouldn't know what to do if I was completely alone. That is none of my business. Would you please find someone else to have this conversation with? I hope you enjoy your vacation by yourself. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Kara kept on trying to contact her and the rest of the family so that they would forgive her. They all decided to keep their phones on silent mode and enjoyed their family vacation in the countryside. No one even noticed any of the texts that they had received from her. After the family vacation, Kara and her husband ended up getting divorced. They didn't talk to each other directly and communicated with each other through a divorce lawyer. She ended up being given the house they used to live in and a tiny portion of their savings. Unfortunately for her, she never got to see her family ever again. She could no longer stay at home as a housewife and decided to start working some part-time jobs to make a living. She would go to sleep every night crying and thinking about the family that she had lost forever. Currently, her life is very boring, going to work and then coming home to an empty house where she would spend the rest of the day alone watching TV.